Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Age of Prime's Commander Class Silverbolt. I'm excited to open this one up. You know, it's another piece of the combiner for the aerial bots. You know, we're going to be building Superion. I do have the other, the last two aerial bots on pre-order, so that's going to be very exciting. I'm very excited to open this one up. As you can see, you got some nice artwork here with Silverbolt in a robot mode and the plane mode with the other two. You got the name here. Got some artwork of Superion. Got more product shots on the back. Not much more at the top or at the bottom. And then you just get an image of the side of some primes. So let's get to it and crack this figure open. Before we move on to the figure, let's take a quick look at some of his accessories. He does come with a thing of instructions. I already opened them up. As you can see, it's really big. But I already opened them up. I normally show them all folded up. But yeah, then he also comes with this big hunk of plastic. This is the parts for Superion. This will be like his limbs and everything. Just take this apart. But this can also be attached to the plane mode, which I'll show off in just a second. And then before I actually show off the plane mode, I just want to show off that it does have some landing gear. You just flip this up right here. And then you flip these down as well. And then you have landing gear for the plane. And here's the jet with this big-ass brick on the back. This is supposed to be like his trailer in jet mode, which this is so stupid in my opinion. But they had to they had to bullshit a trailer onto this figure, which is so funny to me. I don't know. I kind of like this. It's just kind of hilarious. This looks like he looks more like a space shuttle than a freaking commercial airplane. This is freaking hilarious. But let's be honest, no one's gonna display their Silverbolt like this. You know, they're just gonna take this off. It's pretty easy to put on, but yeah. Now getting that big brick off him, let's take a look at him in jet mode. And I gotta say, he looks really nice in jet mode. I really do like how he looks. He looks pretty clean, looks nice. You can actually fold down the nose cone a little bit on the front, which is actually accurate to the Concorde, which is what he transforms into. That way the pilots have some visibility. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't think it was intentional, but it's still cool nonetheless. I really do like the paint. He's in this nice, creamy white with these gold windows. I mean, flipping it over, it is kind of ugly. You just see Superion's head over here and stuff like that. But overall, it looks good enough for what it is. So I do like it. Measuring him in jet mode from nose cone to the tail fin, he's around 9.5 inches long. And then from his highest point, he's around 3 inches tall. And then getting this big behemoth on him, again, it measures out from nose cone to the end is around 14 inches. This thing is just so stupid. And then here's Silverbolt with his fellow aerial bots. We have the, Slingshot and Air Raid, and they look great together. I really do like the variety of colors that we're getting. I can't wait for Skydive and Nose. Skydive, damn it, I forgot the other. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember the aerialbots' names for some reason. But yeah, I can't wait for the other two aerialbots so we can complete this combiner. Now let's get him transformed. Before we take a look at Silverbolt in robot mode, let's take a quick look at his accessories first. He first comes with this gun, this big blaster, as you can see here. This is the gun to Superion, which looks really nice. It's really big. It's like a rifle. As you can see, you can flip this peg down if I can do that. But yeah, this is nice. And then he comes with his own blaster, which looks really nice. It's kind of small. I do kind of wish it was a little bigger, but it looks nice nonetheless. And there's one more thing you can do with this trailer, or whatever you want to call this thing. You can make it into a battle station. You can just flip it up, or you pull out a piece or something. I'm not sure how to transform it, nor do I care to, and I don't really care to show it off, so with your blessing, I'm not going to show it off. Now let's take a closer look at Silverbolt. I gotta say, he looks really cool. I really do like how he came out. He's nice and solid. Like, look at that. He's not moving around at all. He's really solid. He's very chunky, too. I do like how he looks. He does have this big backpack. Apparently, I think you can remove this. I think you can remove the backpack altogether, but I don't really care to. But overall, he looks nice. I do like him. He does have some nice colors to him. So, yeah, this is a cool, nice, beefy figure. I do like it a lot. There are some things about the figure, not necessarily in robot mode, that I don't like, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Now moving on to his articulation. Starting off with the head, it's on a ball joint, can look up that much, can look down, can rotate all the way around, and you get some pivot. Shoulders move up that much, they move down. And if you move the wing back, you get a full rotation. Got a bicep sole. Single jointed elbow with a bend that's past 90. And this is the biggest thing that frustrates me with this figure, is that he does not have any wrist swivels, like at all, which I don't understand. For him being a commander class, I would expect him to have a wrist swivel, and you may make the argument is, oh, he needs to hide the fist, but the Dinobots have wrist swivel, and you can fold into the fist and hide them as well, so why couldn't they give it to this figure? I don't understand why they couldn't give it to this commander class figure. He doesn't have a... Oh wait, actually he does have a waist rotation. I didn't think he had one. And if you move the front skirt forward, he can actually kick forward, and that is some nice ratchets if you can hear it. Yeah, he can kick forward that much, he can kick back that much, he can kick out that much as well. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. So it's gonna be easier if I fold up the heel, but he does have double jointed knees. Look at that. I didn't expect him to have double jointed knees. That's awesome. And then his feet move up, and he has ankle pivot. Measuring out Silverbolt, he comes to around 7 inches tall. And then here he is next to his fellow aerial bots that we have so far. We have Air Raid and Slingshot. Here's Silverbolt up on the rotating base. And I'd say I do like this figure. It's pretty cool. I actually really like it a lot more than I thought I would. But I do have to ask the same question that I asked with the Constructicons. Is he really worth the commander class price? I would say he is. He actually feels more worth it than the Constructicons, if you ask me. Like, he doesn't just have a bunch of bits and pieces to him for his combined mode, I mean, which he does. But he does have a lot more mass than the Constructicons, than Hook and Longhaul. He has a lot more mass. He's heftier. He's definitely, like, just in the box, you get a lot of plastic with him, even with, like, especially with this, you know, stupid trailer, which becomes the limbs. And, yeah. So, I do think he is worth the commander class price, but I do think he could have came with more to justify it as well. Like, some blast effects would have been cool. Or just something, I don't know. Just like one little thing. But overall, I do like it. I do wish the articulation was a little bit better, especially in the wrist. Like, there's no excuse for him to not have wrist swivel. Like, every commander class that we've gotten that has, like, you know, that's like a robot mode, I'm not counting Skylinks, has had wrist swivel and articulated fingers, but not Silverbolt and not these Constructicons. Like, really? Like, come on. I was really hoping that he would come with, like, wrist swivels. Like, I could tell from the original render that came out when this guy was revealed he wasn't gonna have it. I was really scared, and I was right. He wasn't gonna come with it. But overall, I do like the figure, and I hope you guys, I hope you guys can find this figure out in the wild. I got mine off BBTS. Hopefully, you guys can get yourself a copy too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.